Hello and welcome back to Paladino Live. It is week 6 and the Minnesota Vikings are back after a bye week. It is Minnesota versus the Chicago Bears. And first of all, I'd like to thank all of you that have subscribed. It's nice to have some more fans on board. Obviously there are gamers and more game reviews are on the way. But also though, it's great to see fans from multiple teams out there, you know, multiple places in the country. The more the merrier. I try to be as objective as possible. I'm a Viking fan. You know, I'm not the nicest Viking fan in terms of, you know, I'm not a homer. I never will be a homer again. I used to be once upon a time, but again, the more the merrier. Welcome aboard, Cowboy fans, Chiefs fans, Viking fans, Packer fans, and yes, even Detroit Lions fans who gave me some grief a while back. But now on to the game. Now, the North Division, once upon a time, was called the Black and Blue Division because there were so many good defenses inside the division. And that's the one good thing about this week's game. The Vikings and the Bears both have great defenses. But that's where it stops. Both offenses suck. They suck so bad, it's not even, you know, they're so hard to watch. I would rather eat a kitty litter sandwich than watch the offenses play. They are just the worst. You have Tavares Jackson returning from injury, but here's the thing. I'm sick and tired of seeing receivers go because Tavares Jackson can't hit the broadside of a barn. Now, Rex Grossman, thank God, is out, and so that won't be quite as ugly. I mean, you know, viewers are probably beginning to notice I hate sloppy play. I hate it. You know, it's garbage, it's boring, and it's obnoxious. Watching, you know, six turnovers apiece like the Vikings-Lions game when I was all irate. You know, there's a good chance that could happen again this week because the defenses are both good and the offenses are both bad. Prone to mistakes, all that good stuff. Now, PA of PA and Dubé on KFAN brought this idea to Brad Childress. He asked if they could have Adrian Peterson, Chester Taylor, and Sidney Rice all on the field at the same time. And Brad Childress' comment was, well, there's only one football. Now, only one football. Now, Brad, how many other teams in the NFL have been able to do that pretty easily in the past? The Saints did it. The Patriots. Sammy Morris of the Patriots, you know, who was worthless in the past. You know, a pile of putrid anal fecal matter. It was phenomenal last week. Sammy Morris. Now, obviously, the supporting cast has to do with it, but we have 3 guys who could potentially start a supporting cast. So let's get something going, Brad. I mean, how many of you out there are sick and tired of 3-yard dumps on 3rd and long? You know, because you know what's going to happen. They're going to get a 5-yard gain. And Chris Kluwe, the best employed job in the NFL, Chris Kluwe, our punter, is back on the field to punt. You know, that is the toughest thing to watch in the NFL, going over and over and over again. Now, also, the Bears have the same problem with Rex Grossman and Brian Griese. Brian Griese is at least okay, though, and I've liked him in the past. You know, Grossman, I don't blame a single Bears fan who just wanted to pretty much beat the living crap out of him every time he just threw a ball up for grabs every stinking play pretty much over his career. But that's pretty much how it goes, and until these 2 teams get a legitimate quarterback, we'll see what happens. I do think the Chicago Bears will win this game. There's no doubt about it in my mind. It'll be ugly. It might even be close, but it's in Soldier Field, and the Bears are probably going to win. You know, they have something to play for. They are trying to win the division, and they still have a shot at it, believe it or not. The Vikings, sure, they have something to play for because they're not mathematically out of the playoff picture yet, but how are they going to make it? I don't know. But either way, Bears win, and good luck to both teams. Let's stay healthy, no injuries, and for God's sakes, cut down on the turnovers.